Do it right, not twice. Look at this beauty.
All right, guys, we're gonna be on our way to Euro Motor Performance, and we're gonna be meeting up with Walter. Walter is finally starting his mods because we all know he goes full boat. So as you can see, if you guys watched the previous videos, I had my Edelweiss LT5s on and they look absolutely gorgeous. And here's a quick look of it. I think they look amazing. So definitely stay tuned. There's gonna be more information about these wheels, and let's get going. All right, guys, we are back at Euro Motor Performance. We have Walter here. And Walter, what are we doing today?
Exhaust and mid-pipe. That's about it for today. Exhaust and mid-pipe, man.
So what has changed to your car? I know things have changed. So what has changed?
I got the CSL grille, the carbon air ducts, Project Gamma intakes, and I got the new carbon lip. And then again today, doing Active Autowerke Single Mid-pipe and FI exhaust.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing the active. I didn't know you were doing the active, I guess, single mid-pipe.
Yeah.
Are you eventually gonna go with the equal length?
I'm gonna test this one out first.
Okay.
But we'll see.
And he always mods his cars, and he always goes like above and beyond and really quick. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Next month there might be an equal length. Who knows?
Yeah. But he has a Twilight Purple G80 M3 in manual. So save the manuals. But in a little bit later, we'll get some B-roll for you guys of his car going inside. And then towards the end of the video, we're gonna get some exhaust clips of how his car sounds like. I'm sure you guys are curious about that.
I'm curious too.
All right, as you can see, he has the Unit 17 CSL grille along with the Project Gamma intakes. I think they look pretty good. I think the kind of, is that gold?
It's like a yellowish.
It's like a yellow gold. It kind of gives it like a nice offset. A little bit later, we'll probably open the hood and see what he has. Great paint match calipers. I'm always a fan of that because prior to this, you actually had black calipers, right?
Yeah.
And those are kind of boring, but I'm glad you got that. I also wanted to mention one of our sponsors, and that's coming from ADD Solutions. As you guys know, ADD Solutions has been one of the sponsors of this channel. They provide a lot of accessories. This here is a BMW Motorsport book bag. This is a legitimate BMW branded product. They're one of the few companies that they could actually use their logos and insignia and even the M logo. So I know a lot of you guys like M accessories and also phone cases, things like that. I know I'm a big fan of BMW products, and they're, like I said, they're one of the few companies that can actually use that stuff. They're actually offering you guys $30 off this bag. This bag is normally $79.99, so you'll be able to pick up this bag for a really good price. This is a really good bag to take up on trips and stuff. And like I say, I've been using this to hold a lot of my camera gear. I do bring a lot of camera gear as I go to shoots. Definitely check them out on the link below. And if you guys have any questions or anything about that, let me know in the comments below. So Walter, you were talking about a story, right? So let's go underneath your car. So when you first bought this car, right? The other owner told the dealership, the salesman, that he had a $600 or $6,000 exhaust.
Yeah.
More like 600, right?
Yeah, you just cut out some secondaries, cut out some resonators, you know.
So this is why you double check, because when you buy sometimes a used car, this is one of the cons about it. You get a good deal sometimes, but also You got to worry about what they did prior. And today, Walter is going to be changing that with a FI exhaust, along with the Active Autowerke single mid-pipe. Why'd you go single mid-pipe?
A little more throaty sound. So we're going to test it out, see how I like it. And if we don't like it, we'll come back next week.
Well, it looks like from what Marlon said, based on this, looks like you're going to have to do some cutting with the FI exhaust. See how this piece right over here kind of insinuates where the exhaust goes. I think we're gonna have to cut it, or he's gonna have to cut it. But this here is gonna be the Active single mid pipe. And when you guys purchase this from Active, they give you a brace. So Walter, how does it feel knowing that you're putting this exhaust on? It's still not gonna sound better than mine.
That's debatable. To each their own.
No, what it is that sound is very subjective, right? So he may like something that's different than I do. I may like something that's different than what he likes. And I'm just busting his chops. I know last time he was on video, I busted his chops all the time that his car is dirty.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
It's dirty, the tires are bald, it's too loud.
So as you can see, Marlon and the team here actually put the rear box on. So now they're just attaching it all the way through. You're gonna have the mid pipe and everything. I'm actually curious to how it's gonna sound. I think it's gonna sound pretty amazing. You got two different brands again. You got Active and also FI. And you also have that unique shape of the exhaust, right? The way it's set up, the way it's protruding out, and you can kind of see how different it is. But the workmanship looks pretty good on both ends, so very curious to see how it sounds.
What was the pipe?
Teamwork here, that's what it is.
Yeah, for real.
Teamwork makes the dream work,
exactly.
right? Little did you know, Jonathan here actually used to play, what, professional football?
Yeah, for a short period. And
for a short period of time, right?
And I played Division I football.
Okay.
But we're gonna keep that a secret.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be on here anyway. All right, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the exhaust?
It looks sick, and the carbon finish is really nice, actually.
Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised about the carbon fiber diffuser that's given by FI. It actually does a pretty good job. It's high quality. You don't see any of that cheap waves you see on like the eBay ones. But what do you think about this shape?
I actually like it. It's different. And also, living in Miami, I haven't seen any M Performance exhaust yet. So this is gonna be kind of cool to see something different around.
Yeah, and I gotta say, it's definitely, it looks better in person, in photos and stuff. It doesn't really do too much of a justice, but it definitely is pronounced. Is this something that I'm gonna do? Probably not. But how do you think it's gonna sound?
I'm excited to see comparing it to your exhaust, because your exhaust is pretty good. I have a feeling, because you have the equal length, it's gonna sound better. I'm gonna be honest. Don't shoot me, but I think it's gonna be better.
Okay, well here in a little bit. We're getting close, we're getting close. All right, so as you can see, this is all FI, FI, FI. It stops right over here. Then it goes down, and this is all active. Stock downpipes, active single mid-pipe, active race, and connects. Man of the hour, man of the hour. Alter, what do you think?
I love the way it sounds.
Was it what you expected?
Honestly, I thought it was going to have more rasp to it, but it's a deep and clean
Very
sound.
surprised, yeah. What I will say though, the active single mid-pipe is known for the deepness, and you definitely hear it in that. And I guess the FI exhaust really cleans it up, and this is something that you could get if you're really into that style, and I think it looks pretty good. Again, photos don't do it justice, seeing in person, right?
In person.
So who convinced you? One of your buddies, right?
Yeah, my buddy Steve.
So he was like, hey, Walter, you need to get that exhaust, be something different. And that's part of his personality. So I gotta say, courageous of him, because not everybody would do it, but it definitely looks really good. So I know there's gonna be some more modifications coming soon, right? Maybe a downpipe?
No, not right now.
Not right now, you just got the exhaust.
Bigger stuff than the downpipe.
Okay, excuse me, excuse me. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Wow.
Well, you just heard it, so what do you think?
A lot deeper than I expected. Like your exhaust and this exhaust, very different tones.
Very
It actually
different.
surprised me.
Yes.
Like I was like expecting it to be somewhat similar.
Yeah.
Maybe yours a little bit more. I thought this was gonna be a little bit raspier.
I thought so too. Very surprised it wasn't.
Really off heavy.
Yeah.
But it sounds good.
The deep tone to it is very pronounced.
Exactly. And it's not obnoxious, like loud or like crazy. It's just, it's subtle. It's there. You can feel it. You can really like hear it. Like
that makes him, Jonathan, that needs an exhaust now.
Oh man. Like actually, I'm putting the $6,000 exhaust on my car. So if you guys want to see that, it's coming soon near you.
Coming soon.
Inside joke. All right, so one thing that Walter got that you guys haven't seen, I actually heard it earlier, was actually his Project Gamma intakes, which is known to be in the grill, right over there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the purple kind of has like a nice touch to it. Yeah. Kind of goes with the whole theme.
That was the reason I went with them.
Yeah?
The whole reason.
Was it a different color you were thinking about too, or no?
No, I was just gonna go with carbon intakes.
It looks good.
Wasn't sure what ones, but my buddy, again, Steve, pointed out these Project Gammas, and I could get them in purple carbon fiber, so that's what I went with.
We'll check them out. Walter, I'm out of here. We'll definitely have to catch up one day to get a exhaust flybys, because I have to go home.
Yeah.
There's a few more things that he has to get done, but we'll see you at the Invasion of Orlando.
Invasion, you'll see it.
Next week, right? Next week.
No more cats out the bag.
Yeah, by the time they see this video, it's going to be after the fact.
Ah, true. Okay,
it's going to be after the fact.
You guys will see it'll be bagged on LMs.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But I can't wait to film your car there, and I'll see you.
All right, brother, thank you.
No problem. See you later, Marlon.
All right, man.
Marlon's the original GOAT, not you, Ben. I'll say it again.
All right, take it.
Jonathan.
I'll see you later.
All right, good to see you. And then, You'll see him on a different look, and will we see you at the Invasion of Orlando?
You're a bad influence, so probably. You'll probably see me do a lot of things to my car pretty soon, too.
All right,
I gotta hide from this guy, guys.
We got the exhaust, right?
Friends don't friends like, you know, drive stock, right? You can't.
I guess, that's true.
Come on, you got the exhaust.
And he hooked me up with the exhaust.
Yes,
Like,
this $6,000 exhaust.
This was not my $6,000 exhaust.
This was the previous owner's
owner.
$6,000 exhaust.
Yes.
Again, there's multiple things you could purchase. You could do the cheaper way, or you could do the proper way, which is going to cost you some pennies. But again, it's everybody's choice, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Guys, I hope you guys learned to do it right. Like we say at Euromotor Performance, do it right, not twice. Look at this beauty. Came out pretty nice if you ask me.
And the reason why he's saying is do it right, not twice, because that over there was from the previous owner, and the previous owner, what they chose to do is to get the resonators deleted and cut, which is something you could do. Is it recommended?
I wouldn't recommend it at all, to be honest with you guys.
Because
it's a cheap mod, and I know it sounds cool for the moment, but when you get a real proper exhaust in the car, it makes the difference, I promise you.
it definitely does. And everything that goes into the engineering of these mid pipes and also down pipes and rear boxes, there's a reason why is they cost some money. It takes some time to research and kind of go through the whole thing. But it looks good though. Other than that, I'll see you guys
next time.
Peace.
See you, take it easy.